Hi friends, Mindy here. I have a flip through for you today of my tag bob kit from for Follow Me from Bythewell4God. First off, just apologize for my voice. I came back from our trip sick, so I've kind of been out of commission the last few days, but I wanted to get this flip through done. So I have a setup video showing how I created the covers and everything for this kit. I will try to link that down below. And then I just went ahead and added a few things. I ended up adding my little wood veneer piece here, or my little Glowforge piece off of one of these little clips. It just made it easier to move around on the ring. So I'm just going to open this up, and I have close-up pictures of these on Instagram if you're interested. I just added some of the fabrics here. This is my cover that I made. And then going into, this is day one. There's just a lot of little pockets and tuck spots here in this. I have some notes on the back of that one. I used one of the journaling cards, those beautiful journaling cards. And this was something I just had in my stash, this little film strip. And then I just created a pocket. And then a lot of times I just used the backside to write out the majority of the verses. So this is day two. I used the pattern paper that coordinated with the kit and these journaling cards here. And then this one I circled Isaiah 9:2 and I actually just wrote it on the back. And I just used the stencil here on the paint chip card. And then for additional notes on the back, this is the paper, and because the paper is 6x8, I just wrapped it around to the back and created a little pocket here. And then I have another one of the journaling cards and another one of the paint chip cards with some more scriptures on it. There's a lot of notes that I took in this devotional, and so I needed a lot of pockets. And I do have some process videos for some of these days, so I will link the playlist where all of those are. I can't remember exactly which days I was. I think there's one for this day. This is day 3. Again, I used one of those journaling cards to create a pocket here on the side. I have the flash card, and then I just used this side of the paint chip card for my notes. And then I have some texture paste that I colored, I think, with a Neocolor 2 crayon. And I also did that with this lace down here. This was actually white lace, and I colored it with that same Neocolor. And then on the back, I have some more notes and another flashcard. This is day 4. Again, just added some little ribbon and things here in the middle of all this. And then I created a pocket. This is with one of those journaling cards again, and I spelled out education down here. I sewed this on. This is just one of the pieces of fabric that came. I can't remember if this came with the kit or if this came with the maybe with the tag bob kit. There's a lot of fabric and different things, so anyway, I just sewed that there. I have a little tag where I took some notes and I added some more of that fabric up here. And then on the back side, I just added a little strip of pattern paper, and then I have some more notes. And you'll see on mine, the tag bob kit came with hole reinforcers. I happen to have a little punch that does it, so I did mine so that they could kind of coordinate. So that's just another little detail. This is day 5. Again, I just added some fabric here, some of the paper from the kit, and then I just created another pocket for this journaling card. And then on the back of that, I have a flash card with some more notes. Like I said, there was just a lot of notes and scriptures in this particular devotional. And then I have this one that flips out as well. And then it's just kind of being held closed by this little white paper clip, because it just wanted to keep flopping open. And then again, I just have a bunch of notes on the back. Day 6, I had some extra texture paste when I was working, I think on day 3. So I created this vellum, this is a glassine envelope, and I just added the texture paste to the top of it so that I had, I just didn't want to waste it. And then, so I created this little pocket here with this journaling card. I actually had to trim this one down just a little bit to fit in this pocket in this glassine envelope, and that's okay. And then I have a label over here. I just spelled out disciple, and then I have some pattern paper back here where again I created a pocket, and then I just have this little flashcard tucked in there, and it just says day 6. And what I did with this is, just because I needed just a little bit of a tuck spot and I didn't want this flashcard to obviously fall all the way down, I actually just glued all the, you know, a line basically here. That way I could just kind of tuck that in there. And then I have all my scriptures on the back there. This is day 7. I just added some more little fabrics there. Again, I used the journaling card here and just created a tuck with the paint chip card as well. Added some fabric down at the bottom, created another pocket on the back here with, this was some of the pattern paper, and then my flashcards with my scriptures on the back for that. This is day 8. This was one of the cards, the verse cards that came in the devotional kit. And so I just glued that here. And then I have this ephemera piece here, and I just created kind of a little tuck spot back behind both of those. So I just have this little flashcard tucked in there. It's got some notes on it. And then I took one of the bow clips apart and I put some fabric down here at the bottom. I just glued that there. And then on the back, whoops, this actually, I forgot this one. This actually opens up. And so in order to be able to do that, I just kind of cut a slit in this one. So this will actually pop off of here, and you can open this up because there was just a lot of scripture that I wrote out on this day. And so this just seemed like the best way to be able to do that. So I used actually a piece of, this is the paper that you could get that coordinated with the kit, and I just took advantage of the grid on the back of it, and then I just cut that little slit so that when it's together I can just pop it on there and it will keep it all together. So that was day 8. This is day 9. Again, some more, these are some of the trims and stuff that was in the Tag Bob kit. I added some texture paste down here. I think I have a sorry, I think I'm off camera here a little bit. I have a process video for this one. I added some texture paste down here at the bottom with one of the stencils, and then I added just a little bit of distress embossing glaze. I didn't want it to be like super overpowering, so I just kind of just lightly sprinkled it, waited until everything was dry, and then I heated that up and did that. And then I have my little car up on pop dots here, and then I have some scripture here. And then I think in my video even I added this lace because I was trying to keep this car covered just so that it was like, you know, a little surprise when you opened up this part. And so I had to add the lace to cover the wheels because I didn't glue it in the right spot. And then I just created a little hinge here. Instead of trying to create like a tip-in, or sometimes I use like clear sticker paper or whatever, I just created a little hinge for that. And then I'm just keeping that in place with this little clip. And then on the back I have some more notes and a flashcard here, and it's actually tucked in behind this flower that opens up, and there's some more notes there as well. Like I said, I took a lot of notes and wrote out a lot of scriptures for this particular kit, so I had to have a lot of little tuck spots and everything. So this is day 10. Again, this is one of those journaling cards. I used the stencil again, but here I used some Distress Oxide in purple. I think it was Wilted Violet, I believe is the color. And then I just created a little tuck spot for this flashcard, and then I just really messily sewed this fabric on the back, and then I used some pattern paper to create like a little side tuck for this journaling spot here, which is actually one of those paint chip cards. And I didn't really worry about you know, there are some scriptures referenced here. I didn't really worry if like I was on the back, I was just using it. I just left that as just kind of a decoration on this side, and then wrote out whatever scripture I wanted to. I didn't necessarily need to match for me personally, but it might just be personal preference. This is day 11. I created another little pocket here. This is the paper that coordinates with the kit, and I just punched out a little space here, and I have one of those These are actually those paint chip cards, and I glued 2 of them back to back so I could have the pattern and just an open area to write. So, and then I just pulled a little pull tab in there so I could pop it out of my little pocket here, and I glued the flashcard there, and then wrote out this scripture here. And then this little piece here, I made this. I just stamped this is from the stamp set. What was it called? Saved Through Faith. This one that has the little license plate and everything. And so I just stamped out this on some of the pattern paper you can see here. I just put stamped to be like him, and then I used my glossy accents with that you could get with your kit. I think it was a free gift with over 300, like if you were the first 300 orders. Anyway, and I had some in my stash, but I went ahead and just put that on there, and then I let it dry and then cut it out, and then I just attached it with a little bulb pin up there so that it's just kind of hanging as a little embellishment. And I just like how that turned out, just a little something fun in there. This is day 12. I believe I may have a process video for this one as well. I just created kind of a scene here on the front, and all my notes and things are in the back. So it's being held with one of these clips, and this is a journaling card here, and then it flips open. I have scriptures here, created a pocket with some pattern paper. I have 2 more of those beautiful journaling cards. I love those journaling cards. I just feel like they were so beautiful this time, and I love the fact that they were just kind of a scene, and so they were plain. They didn't have any, you know, references or anything on them, so you could really kind of just use them however you wanted. And then again, this is just being held closed by this little clip. Day 13, I added some more fabric up there as well. And again, I used the journaling card to create a pocket. And then I have, on this one, I took the paint chip card, and where the scriptures were on this side, I just folded this back over on itself so that it created a little pocket. I don't know if you can see, you can kind of see the scriptures down in there, but it just created this little pocket. And then I added this ephemera piece here that just holds my flashcard, and then I have some notes on the back, and then I have some notes here with this journaling card and flashcard. And then I used one of the labels to put a quote from the devotional from that day, and then I just layered some fabric down here at the bottom to kind of bring some more of this green around this page. And then on the back side, I used these 2 die cuts here to create a tuck spot in the back, and this girl's actually glued to this scripture card. And then I have more scripture written out here, and then this is just one of those little paint chip cards, so that just kind of tucks right down in these 2 die cuts. And then day 14 was the last day, and there were quite a lot of notes on this day as well. So I have this little tag that I created this tag specifically because I had some extra texture paste. So I went through with a stencil and added my texture paste here in my card, and then I had some extra, so I put it on this tag, and I ended up needing it because I needed some more space to take some notes. So I put that there, and then I have this die cut car, and then on the back of this card, or this tag, I have another little pocket that I created. So this is one of the journaling cards that came with the devotional kit. And then I used a paint chip card here. I just tore off the part that had the scriptures. I just created that pocket. And then I have another journaling card and a flash card tucked in this pocket back here. So that is pretty much everything for this kit. I also have a flip through coming up of my mini Bible that I created while I was working on this as well. But this was just using the Tag Bob kit. You can see she ended up pretty chunky. So if you like this video, I would appreciate it if you gave it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And until next time, bye.